What's up guys, it's Group64 to guys brand new videos, and in today's videos I'm gonna show you my Mathmech deck profile, which actually top 2 in my locals, so that's pretty nuts. So I'm gonna show you the list. It's a pretty insane list, and hope you guys enjoy, so let's get into it. Alright, so first of all we're gonna see the Mathmech monsters. So I'm playing 3 Nobla. In the tournament I actually played 2, so I did some upgrades actually. So now play 3. The reason why is this card is very insane, and it's actually pretty useful in like mid games when actually go in grind game, and like it's pretty insane. So 3 is really necessary, I believe. If you have like any Cyberus monster and you drew it, is just so powerful. So Nabla is just really good card. Then 3 diameter discards at 3. This is just the best card. I mean it gives a negate to a monster that use it as material, and also I mean it's just so good to be able to reborn a monster from grave. It can really change things. Sometimes you can just for example, there's this, and balance alert is full combo, and you have extra negate, so that is just so powerful. Next thing is 3 Sigma, free summon. You need that buddy. 3 addition, same reason, and 3 subtraction, same reason. So they're all free special summon. And you actually need them to be able to play. So yeah, so 3 of each, then 1 multiplication. I'm probably gonna play 2 in the future, because sometimes I really miss like a second one. But it did not happen that much, but yeah. So one for now, and I mean it's pretty good. So that is the make ratio I'm playing. Then the extender, 3 parallel exceed. This card's just so fucking nuts. You just link and bam, 2 monster, you can directly exceed and do your shit. So this card is just really cool. This and a Cyberus is full OTK, so yeah. 3 Balance Lord as starter. This card is really cool. I mean, you just start with it, and then you can extend a lot during all the turn. This card is so freaking cool. Lady the Bug. This card is to the access code climb, and the link climbing, but it's also a pretty good extender too. So you can get pretty good cards with it. And the card that you mainly gonna add with it is backup secretary. This card is so cool. Free summon on board, a little bit like Nabla and the 2 addition subtraction guys. So like you can just special summon them, so those are free monsters. I'm kind of super happy that Lady the Bug has like this card as a target, as also it cannot be negated, so you can just put it on board and that's it. So it's just really cool. And then a Dotscaper. Dotscaper is a card that can actually potentially be full combo by itself, so it's just pretty good. Then for the end traps, I'm playing a lot of these. That's why the deck is at actually 50, because a pure Mathmech at 40 cards is really hard to play with end traps. You just don't have enough space for them, so I'm playing the deck at 50 and it just works. So 3 Ash Blossom, 2 Ghost Burner, and Moonlight Chill. So this card I actually switched it. I was playing 2 Veiler, so I'm gonna try this card and see how it goes. But I actually really like this card, and sometimes one thing that I miss actually while playing is that just a bunch, like the opponent just has 200 life point left. It actually happens in the last round. So I was kind of mad, and then you just bring him up and kill me. But like this card's really cool. When you have like a special summon monster, you can just send it to grave, negate the effect of the monster until the end of the turn, and also if the face-up monster leaves the field, basically the controller will take 100. It will take his original attack as damage. So it's just very cool. Just to be able to put a little bit more damage to your opponent is just really cool. So yeah, this card's really nice. Then nib for cross out target. So I played 3 cross out designator discard. I mean, a lot of people don't really like that card, but actually it helps a lot to play through end traps because the deck is really lax on this. So I mean, you just spam, but when you have cross out, it's just so good. And to protect you from Nibru, so it's just insane. So yeah. Then I play a call by, same thing as cross out basically, and infinite impermanence. So that's all the card I'm playing for the end traps. I don't think you need more since you're just spamming. So when you get negated, doesn't matter. You're gonna go with bunch other buddies. So it's pretty good. So that is for my end trap lineup. I believe this is just the best lineup for end traps for this deck. So then extender card, I'm playing 1 for 1. So with that card, you just drop a monster and you special summon Dotscaper, and then it's done. You have full combo. So yeah, 1 for 1, a gold sarcophagus, and a foolish burial. So those are all. This is Nabla Dotscaper, and this is Dotscaper. What is it called? Dotscaper Balancer Lord. So this card's really cool. You can banish Balancer Lord from your deck and then special summon monster. It's just very nice. And then this, you can pitch a Dotscaper to have a free body on board, or you can just send Nabla to have level 4. So depends on your plays, but yeah. So those are the extender card. Then I'm playing 2 equation. This card save me lives and can end game. So it's a really good card. I really like playing it at 2. Also, things that is great is that when, example, you get pop your final sigma, you can just get equation and just put final sigma back on board. So equation at 2 is really good. Then I play 3 mining as, you know, a copy of all your Cyberse monsters. It's really important to be able to add anything you want to your hand. So yeah, this card is cool, and it can extend with anything. I mean, I believe that this card with I mean, this card and like Nabla Dotscaper, Sigmar Dotscaper, sorry, is very good because you can just pitch Dotscaper Nabla, they will bring them back on board, and then you can hand, for example, Diameter, special summon Diameter, and then bring back the monster. So it's really cool. I believe Cyanide Mining with Sigma is OTK. So yeah. And then finally for the 2 last card, I'm playing 2 Superfactorial. This card is crazy. You need it. It's just necessary for the deck. So 2 of these. So yeah. Then now for the extra deck. So extra deck is really tricky. Might have some change in the future, but I didn't change anything right now. Really, the main deck was my focus, but let's see the extra deck, and maybe I'll have some change in the future. So first of all, a copy of Final Sigma. You don't need more. This card's insane, unaffected by anything. Double battle damage, and with the Mathmech is just so cool. So yeah, Final Sigma. You need it. Then 2 Alimbertion. This card's crazy. I switch it up at 2 just before the event actually, and it really helps. I were always playing the 2 in grand game. For example, I could go first, I get my first one, then second turn I can just pop it off and just have my cards, and it's just so good. So I was thinking maybe playing a third one, or maybe bringing Magma back, because I'm not playing Magma anymore. But yeah, Magma is a really cool card because it can pop stew when it destroys a monster, and I mean it has a pretty strong attack, so maybe we'll get back. But at the moment, just 2. So I switched the Magma for another Limbersion, and it's just way better. Then after that, I'm playing a Laplacian. This is your miniatrice, so you actually need it. This card's so cool. You just put on board during your opponent's turn, get negate, and just put 3 cards in grave. So it's just insane. Then the Link 1 lineup. So 1 Disciple, 1 Devotee, and 1 Lingerable. Those are all necessary monsters for a combo to work. So you just Disciple, Link Devotee, then do your shits, and then you're gonna need the Lingerable with the Wicked. So to get your extenders. So yeah, so the one lineup. You can also play Linker Bow, but I prefer Linker Bow, because if your opponents play actually, what is it called, evenly match, you can just set it up and it will negate the evenly match. So this card's insane. Next, Wicked and Kataka Inverted. Those guys are here to actually extend the plays and continue doing your combos until you get to your OTK. I during the event I did not really use this guy actually, so I might switch it up for a third Alan version or a Magma. But actually when it came up, like it just helps because I needed it. If I didn't have that special summon, I mean, I was kind of dead actually. So yeah, Kataka Convert is really important sometimes, but sometimes not. So yeah. Then Splash Mage, access code, transcode and access code. I mean, you need it. Those cards are so insane. So you just start out with Lady Debug and then boom, you're done. Like, it's just insane. So also a thing that is really insane is that, well, multiplication. That's why I really wanted to play 2 actually. So I may put a second one. But it's really nice is that you can OTK with, because I'm not playing Update Jammer because it's a spot that I mean I need. Like there's way better cards in Update Jammer, but this cards with multiplications is crazy. So when you go to your access code, you can use a multiplication on your board and basically activate this effect to target like transcode. So we'll gain 3,000 attacks. So we'll be game at 5,300, and then you can just with multiplication actually just target him, so it will just have double attack during all the turns, so it will be at like 10,600. So it's just crazy, and you can just boom tap and win the game. So yeah, it's just insane. So those 3, and then finally the IP stuff. So IP Masquerina, Nightmare Unicorn, and Mathmech Avramax. I didn't really use this card, and actually one thing I realized that makes me kind of sad is that Nightmare Unicorn is not a Cyber's monster, right? So a thing that is art is that when you cannot just have a Nabla and do your OTK, because you actually need to get it off the spell and trap zone. One thing that can work is just destroy by battle, but or if you have a Lambertian, then pop it with a Lambertian. But like, yeah, it's super useful. I use it sometimes, and it were like winning, but like when I wanted to make the OTK, I were not able because Nightmare Unicorn is not Cybers. But this guy is just so cool. It's just a wall. It's so hard to get out the board, and also it's a cyber. So whenever I want to do my 2K, I can just distribute it. So yeah, that's it. And then IP, for playing those 2. Maybe I'm gonna switch this guy for like something else, but we'll see. We'll see in the future. But I really like the IP Avramax thing. During the opponent's turn, I can just IP and then next turn bang Avramax. I mean, it's just so cool. So yeah, so that's really it about the extra deck. So now let's see the side deck. So the side deck got a lot of change actually. After the tournament, I did some tune up, and I believe it will be a lot better for next time. So yeah, well, let's look at it. So first of all, 3 draw unlock bird. Those 3 were here. Those 3 are just needed in the deck. They're so good. They just lock deck. That's it. So yeah, it's really good. So 3 of Lockbird. One thing that I had up after the tournament is 3 artifact Lancia. I realized that this card is needed. It's a really insane end trap, and I mean it's just so good. To just lock the opponent during a turn. It's crazy. So yeah, so 3 Lancia. I try this next time. Then 1 nib, 100 nib. Then a Ghost Ogre. So this is a cross out target if my opponent play Ghost Ogre, because sometimes it's really annoying. But I believe I'm probably gonna put a third neighbor instead of that, but at the moment, like, it's pretty fine. It works a lot, and I actually got to use the cross out with that. So yeah, and it actually works. So that's about like the hand traps. Then one RP's Feathers Dusters and two Cosmic Cyclone. This is for back row deck. I didn't play versus any Eldritch or any back row decks. I'm kind of happy, but I didn't use them. But I know they were work it. I know they will work out. So yeah. Then a Red Reboot. This is also for back row deck, and 3 evenly match. Also, so yeah. So that's really about the side deck. Alright guys, so that's about it. Hope you'll enjoy, hope you'll like it. I mean, it's pretty insane videos, pretty insane deck. I mean, if you didn't try it, it's a insane deck. No one was expecting me to get second place with that shit. It was actually pretty funny. The deck works so good, and it works very, very well. And I mean, with 50 card decks, sometimes the duel can take a longer time, and you cannot OTK because, you know, defense potion monsters. But I mean, yeah, it worked out pretty well. I'm super happy with the deck, so now I'm switching up a little bit the deck list. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah. So guys, hope you enjoy, hope you like it, and I'll see you in the next one. See you.